everybody, it's your boy BZ in the motherfucking me building, bitch. And that's right, I'm here live, loud, and in motherfucking me color. Color, bitch. In living color. Yes, you about to get me solo dolo tonight for the first time. I know, right? I can't believe it, my motherfucking me self, okay? Ain't nobody to my left, ain't nobody to my right. But normally, yeah, the people be on my right. Ain't nobody on my motherfucking right side today, okay? It's simply me, myself, and I. What I want you to do first and foremost is go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below, okay? You see right there. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Also, follow me on my YouTube's Instagram page, beezyonthebeat_. And you can also follow me on my personal Instagram page, officially beezy_. So, are you guys ready for a great, fun-filled, entertaining episode? We have so much to talk about and dive into. Some good stuff, bad stuff, funny stuff, all of the fucking above, bitch. Are you ready? Because it is about to go down in motherfucking H-Town. What I want to talk to you guys first is about my birthday weekend. That was last month in April. Guys and girls, when I tell you that birthday was such a transformation for me, before I even got on the plane, when I was in the airport, I saw a message of a scripture on a sermon from T.D. Jakes on YouTube that said, don't leave the way you came. And that was nothing but God. Y'all, I'm a very spiritual person in case you didn't know that already. But it said, again, do not leave the way that you came. So that stuck in my mind the entire time. On the plane right there, I got so lit and drunk with this nice lady who bought me 2 shots. It was so fucking fun. Like we was all in section C. Like it was so ghetto back there. It was like 2 dudes back behind us getting drunk and lit and shit like that. And you know my friendly ass, I ended up taking a selfie with all of them. And so when I got into Orlando, Florida, which is where I went for the first time, and I went by myself, celebrating my birthday, my 33rd birthday, by myself for the first time ever in life. And I got there, I went to the Licking Restaurant by DJ Khaled. I had got the fried turkey legs, lemon pepper turkey legs with mac and cheese and the collard greens. Oh my God. And I met this wonderful, sexy, pretty lady named Lauren. Shout out to you, Lauren, girl. She was such a good server to me. The food was amazing, and my plate was only like $14 for all of that food I had. I could not even finish it. And after that, I went to the mall, explored and see what they had. And excuse me, I went to Wonderworks right afterwards. And it was so crazy, like the little fun things that they had going on. One of the things they had in that building is where you got to stand in this little hallway thing and feel the winds of Hurricane Katrina when it happened. And it was the actual amount, like miles per hour winds that you got to feel. That was crazy bananas. The next day, I went and explored downtown Orlando. I went to this brunch spot, and I was hanging with 2 straight guys at the bar. Okay, one was white, the other one was black, and my bartender was black. We were just all having a good time. They were all straight males, and here my gay ass, hey yes, acting a fool and them not caring about it. It was really a diverse, historical, moment for me. That don't happen all the time. And, just in the time frame we are in, where you can have people who are comfortable with their sexuality and don't care what color your skin is. They don't care what sexual orientation you are. We all just came together and had a good time randomly, like with strangers. That's how it always should be. It should never have to be any drama or all this, that, and the other. And then I just walked downtown and just really engulfed the city, just walked downtown and I went to Lake Elora and I met so many wonderful people. I even took a little miniature nap in the park at Lake Elora. It was just so amazing. That night I went to Ocean Ave, which is their like drunk spot downtown with all the popping people and clubs and bars and shit of that nature. I was in a club and this dude kept staring at me like he probably was down low, and I guess he thought I was gonna come over there to him. That night I looked real straight. So if you know, with me not opening my mouth and just what I had on, you would think that I was like a straight dude. So I mean, he just was like, and I'm like, so when I was looking back, he gonna whisper in his friend ear, which is another guy, and then they moved away. Like, boy, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I had a good time then. And then on the last day, I went to Universal Studios where I spent the entire day at. And it was so fun, you guys. Like, just seeing all the people there, different types of people. It was just life-changing for me to see people there with their couples, because, you know, I aspire, all you guys hear me talk about on every episode is my soulmate. It's finding my soulmate. And so I got to see couples just kissing and hugging and holding hands and things. And, you know, it didn't make me like bitter or, you know, in that aspect. I was more so like, oh my God, I can't wait to come here next time with my soulmate and we holding hands and we kissing, because there was even gay couples there doing those things. And it was just such a beautiful, loving, great time. And when I came back, like on the plane ride, I ended up running to the same lady who I sat with the first time on the plane ride there. We talked the entire time and she gave me some insight. You know, guys, what I was doing before with my soulmate, like I was starting to have it in my mind what I want them to look like, smell like, be like all of that, like down to the T. But she was like, Brandon, you can't be specific in those types of things. You just need to pray and ask God that he send you somebody that is right for you, that is good for you, and that is good to you. And, you know, so that kind of restructured my frame of thinking when it comes to me thinking about my soulmate. Because if I'm so focused on, I want him to be light-skinned, want to have a beard, juicy lips, like medium build, masculine, but a little bit feminine. If I'm so focused on those things, I might miss out on my soulmate that is the person that's for me, because I have it in my mind or what I want him to look like. And that's just not realistic. It's okay with having a preference and a type, but we got to understand that we don't always get exactly what we want or how we want it sometimes. So that definitely put things in perspective for me. And these past 3 weeks have been really hard for me, with this last week looking up for me, because I got back here and I was feeling so complacent. I got back to here and it was normative shit. It was the normal 9 to 5. It was the same routine, and it became like uncomfortable and overwhelming and depressing for me. And the message that has been presented to me by God through friends is the word move. And we'll dive into that at the end of this. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to let you know how my birthday weekend went. It was so much fun. So everything. I highly encourage you to experience a birthday by yourself. Okay? Travel by yourself. We always think we need somebody to do things. You don't need nobody but your motherfucking self. Okay? Do it. There's nothing like enjoying your own self company. When you can make your own self laugh like me, like, and I mean like authentically make yourself laugh, like, yeah. And I already loved myself before, but I feel much more in love with myself after experiencing that birthday trip by myself. It was just an amazing experience. What I read recently was that this DC woman who threw her dead baby in a garbage was killed by her child's father a year later. And I just gagged. The baby was preemie, guys. And It was 2 months old, and she was on some illegal drugs. I think angel dust she was on. And she rolled over on top of the baby. And when she woke up, the baby was, of course, dead. Instead of the bitch calling 911, she decided to wrap that baby up and throw it in the garbage can. And while awaiting trial, she gets stabbed this year by the child's father. So it was like, damn, karma got you back immediately, bitch. Okay? Though you didn't mean to kill that baby, okay, you shouldn't have been doing drugs, those type of drugs that would have had you to kill your baby like that. And now, bitch, you're dead. How about that? It's unfortunate and it's very sad. And I actually have had cousins, nephews, and nieces and things of that nature who were preemie. So it just hit home with me because I'm like, oh my God. Like, I thought about, my cousin that was preemie. Just think about how that could have happened to her. But she was so small, you could hold her with one hand in your hand just like that. So my prayers go out to the family of her and that child, because that's just an unfortunate situation. President Joe Biden said previously that he'll make his decision around student loan forgiveness within a couple weeks, whether or not he's going to, I guess, cancel in full, cancel some, or whatever. But there's over 1 trillion people in student loan debt. And it's horrible. And he was talking about, letting go 50,000, which will wipe out a lot for some of these people. But that's only 30%. There's 70%, I'm in that 70%, who will still be suffering in loan debt, okay, student loan debt. And thankfully, yes, they keep extending it. I haven't paid on my student loans since 2019. When COVID hit, they just been extending it out. And now inflation has gone up. So thank God they did, extend it out until August because it was supposed to end this May. But I'm like, bitch, we all know things are not about to go down. This happens in life. Inflation is going to happen. This happens every couple of years. So I'm like, bitch, can y'all wipe the entire shit out, bitch? Like, y'all ain't hurting from that money. Y'all really not. Okay? It's just a scam. It's unfortunate that education costs, which it shouldn't. It should be free because it's something you tell people they have to get when they get out of high school, but they have to fucking pay for it. If they can't pay for it, they got to be in debt for it. Like, that's a whole nother story that I refuse to go down on, but you guys get me, those who are in that same situation. It's just unfortunate. I don't regret my college experience. I regret after now having to pay for the shit. Now that it's over. But I don't regret my experience. I don't regret my degrees because it truly helped me become the person that I am today. I want to read, let's start off with, let's continue with Beezy on Blast. Okay, I really love this segment. This the segment where you guys get to ask me questions, personal questions, and that I get to answer. If you guys are interested in getting your question answered by me, all you have to do is shoot me a DM on Instagram, beezyonthebeat_ or officially beezy_. And then you might see your question end up on here and me answer it. So the first question is, Beezy, what was one of the worst dates you've had? I won't say this was like a worst day, but it was just kind of like just because they let me go on this date because I am hungry. Yeah, why not? So this was last year in July, and this guy hit me up randomly. Mind you, he was supposed to take me out way in April when my birthday month was, but he pops up out of nowhere in July and was like, hey, can I take you out? And this was 7, 8 o'clock at night. Like, what? That last minute late date? What the fuck? So you guys, he came pick me up. He paid for everything. I really wasn't even attracted to him and interested in him. And like when we kissed, it felt like I was kissing an 82-year-old man. Like this motherfucker was like, he had on one of those fedora hats and he was dressed like really like old fashioned, and he was like 10 years older than me. He was like in his 40s, you know, and I was just like, ugh, like, but the food at the place was great. It was called Low Bar on Westheimer. If you guys haven't went there, please go there. Just know you're gonna spend a lot of money for a little bit of food. I'm not lying, okay? Like, it's pitiful. Like, you will not get food. You would have to order like at least 2 dishes, an appetizer, and a motherfucking main dinner and fucking dessert in order for you to get food, because the portions are very fucking small. But y'all, it didn't stop there. So he wanted to come inside my house. My house wasn't even clean like that, and I told him. So he came in. Of course, he tried to fuck on me, and not only did he try to fuck on me, he tried to fuck on me raw. And I'm like, y'all, it's the same way in the gay community. The straight niggas work the same as these fucking gay niggas. Like, they think they can just treat you out to dinner and fuck you afterwards. Like, bitch, no. Like, it was not going down. I think I did sucky him a little bit, like a little slurp. But, and he did eat my ass. But it wasn't all that. It really wasn't all that. And like, he stayed the night a little bit. And I was just like, I hate when niggas do that when you're not even really interested in them. It's like, oh my God, I hope he gets up and leave every second that it goes by. Thankfully, he got up like an hour or two before I had to get ready for work and got his ass up out of there. He texted me for like a day or two after that, and I ain't heard from him since. Okay, thankfully, and I don't want to. Okay, so stay where you at. Okay, and mind you, this dude was he was a cousin of my cousin. So he was my cousin. He's not my cousin. Let me no. We share a mutual cousin. Okay, so he's my cousin's cousin on his mom's side. I'm my cousin's cousin on the dad's side. So that's how that works. We have no relation. Guys, Liz motherfucking O is touring. She's going on tour, and I'm so happy because, you know, she's a Houston native. If you guys didn't know, she actually went to Elsick High School. She graduated 2 years before me. Okay, and I was like, when she came out, I was like, wait a minute, she looks so familiar. I remember seeing this bitch in the motherfucking hallway. I never spoke anything to her, said anything to her, but, you know, wow, I went to school with a motherfucking celebrity. Also, Beyonce went to Elsick for 1 year. She used to live on the southwest side before she started repping the third. You know, she reps Third Ward. But I'm like, Beyonce, bitch, you even said on the Writers on the Wall, you had rep Southwest. But it's okay. You can rep the third. You can rep the third. I still love you. Still my girl. Houston native. That's all that motherfucking matters. So, but yeah, I think I might go to Lizzo's tour, you know, because she can sing, she can rap. Also, you guys, Lil Nas is going on tour, but he's not coming to Texas. Like Austin, San Antonio, nor Houston. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, I just think that's kind of weird to me. Like, you know, but you go where your market is, I guess, you know, but he's going to Atlanta. I'm like, why not come here? You know, like, I guess, you know, I'm still support him, you know, listen to his music, whatever, but I wish he would have came here. And the last concert I actually went to I went to the rodeo and I saw Bun B, and that was a historical moment because I think he was like the second Black artist to headline besides Beyonce or something like that. I might be wrong, but he did have a historical moment with that, and he brought along LaToya Luckett, Paul Wall, I think Zero, and Slim Thug, and so many other artists from Houston. And it was such a great show to see Black, white, Mexican, Asian, etc. jamming to these artists. It was just amazing. It was definitely a good time. Also, speaking of Lil Nas, him and Saucy Santana are coming out with a song together. I just think this is so great because these two guys are paving the way for Black, gay male rappers, okay? Like Saucy Santana gonna give you him. You know, Saucy Santana has straight niggas walking to his song. Let me see you walk. He had straight niggas dancing to that, and even in the club they be dancing to that. You know what I'm saying? And you got Lil Nas. So for them to link up and do a song, I can't wait to hear it. I know it's gonna be bomb. It just makes me feel good to see that going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't get to see that growing up. So being in my 30s and seeing a different generation go about this, that is happening for them, it just makes me so happy and so proud to be a black gay man right now with these black gay male rappers, you know, flourishing and collaborating with each other. We need more of it. Hope there is more that is soon to come about. And I'm sure there will, because there's doors that's being opened by them. So, you know, it's gonna be good. So Chloe Bailey, she recently shared why musicians don't make a lot of money. And I kind of knew that, you know, I aspire to be a singer, an actor, and things of that nature. And I've always heard stories about the music business. Even if you write your own songs, you still get played for a fool. And that's one of the things that she was talking about. And I was just like, that is so fucking unfortunate. Like, wow. It's kind of like, you know, you have to use your albums and your music you produce and have produced for you or whatever as a hobby, because you have to have other ventures and other things going on for yourself, because the albums are not going to pay your bills. They're not going to pay your bills. And so what I thought about, even before even listening to Chloe, was would be like clubs I want to open up, like in Houston, and restaurants, and, you know, clothing brands and shit like that. Other ideas that I have going on besides music, that I would definitely pursue. Even I would still even do a podcast, you know, becoming famous. I think I would still do that, because you need the revenue coming in, like, because it's just hard out here for a pimp. Okay, she ain't lied. She said on there. Okay, which is why you see even some artists, you know, that are, you know, singers, rappers that have their OnlyFans, because it's important now to have multiple, you know, income coming from, you know, here, there, and everywhere. So I don't blame her. So, Beezy Song Association. Oh my God, I never done this solo. But I guess I'm just going to think of a random word. Sometimes. Perfect. I know the perfect song. Sometimes I run. Sometimes I hide. Sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight. Treat you right, be with you day and night. Baby, all I need is time. Britney Spears. That's one of my favorite Britney Spears songs. Oh my God. Let me see if I can think of another random word. One. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Aaliyah, y'all know that's my number one. That's my baby girl forever and always. Like, I love her. You know, if you guys have any even songs you would like for me to sing on a regular on my YouTube, you know, I post that as well. Just let me know and I'll do a cover of a song that you would like. You might see that on there too. So all you have to do is hit me up in my DMs, officially beezy_ or beezyonthebeat_. I will get to that. Keanu Reeves slays enemies with nunchucks in John Wick Chapter 4. Guys, I love the John Wick series. Okay, like I watched all three. I even named my car his name that was in a movie. Jardani. I named my last car, which was a 2017 Hyundai Civic, Jardani. Okay, Jardani. Okay, when I tell you, it was just, I love that car. I kind of miss it, but whatever. I have a Benz now. Trumps that, but still, that car was it. But I can't wait because album star John Wick was a goner in the last week. Like, I was like, bro, he's dead. Like, I know he's just dead. His ass wasn't, just like them dogs, Halle Berry's dogs that got up, because I thought their ass was dead too. But if you guys haven't seen John Wick series, please watch from 1, 2, and 3. All of them are so good. But one thing I wonder about Keanu Reeves is his sexuality. Like, is he gay? Is he bi? Is he... have you guys ever seen him with a woman or heard him with a woman? Like, I don't know. It's just, he don't be in the limelight like that. Like, he's similar to like how J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar is. Like, all they want to do is have their work show for them. They don't go to award shows. They don't go to movie premieres. They don't do red carpets. And that's Keanu Reeves. He don't do that. So, and hell, I used to think that about the actor Morris Chestnut until I saw him married. And hell, people still think that about Shamar Moore. Even though he's denied it so many times and had to prove his sexuality, I still feel like Shamar Moore is bisexual. And Shamar Moore, if you are bisexual, baby, it's okay. It's all right. You ain't got to tell nobody. It's okay with being discreet, But when you gay, like me, you can pick up, we have gay radars. So the girls be knowing when a motherfucker is bisexual or they're gay and hiding it. Like I said, if you are, it's okay. We gonna accept you for who you are. We know you ain't got no kids. You ain't never got no lady on you. Not that that means anything. So I have an oldest brother. He ain't got no kids, and he damn near 40. Okay? So that don't mean you gay because you don't have a kid. You don't have a girl on you. You ain't. No, that does not mean that. But get off those vibes, and Keanu Reeves is another one for me. I'm sorry. I feel like he might be a little bi in there, and if he is, that's great. I love that here. But hey, I'm just was wondering, y'all. I don't know. You guys know in my last episode, I mentioned talking about A$AP Rocky and the shit he's been, that's been going on with him and how he's been stressing the fuck out of Rihanna. So cops have allegedly found guns in his house. We don't know if it's related to the shooting in 2021 that he was allegedly involved in, but it just irritates me how in Hollywood and how in the music industry, like, they do anything and everything they can to tear down a black man. And I'm like, A$AP Rocky is not even like a A-list celeb for y'all to be coming at him like that. He not even a B-list celeb. Like, hell, I wouldn't even say even a C, because he's more so relevant now because he's with Rihanna. Like, ain't nobody was talking about no A$AP Rocky before. The last time I even heard of A$AP Rocky doing some shit and was Miguel Skywalker song, which was amazing. Everything. That's the last thing I think I heard from fucking A$AP Rocky. Like, really? So I'm like, why does this keep happening? Why, Drake, did you do this? Drake, because I know you probably put them cheating rumors out there. Your ass is probably behind this, because I know you unfollowed Rihanna after she popped up pregnant with his baby, but that bitch didn't unfollow you when you popped up pregnant with a stripper's baby. So let's not do that, because we all know you're the reason why you and Rihanna didn't fucking work out. You hadn't had so many good women, even Serena Williams, that moved on and got something bigger and better than your ass. Now, Drake, I love you, but I'm going to keep it real with you all the damn time. Hello, as I would with anybody. So, T.I. recently tried a comedy show and they booed him. And, I like the fact that he's trying something new, because he just don't have to stick with rap. And this reminded me of when I tried OnlyFans. And I went viral and people negatively said bad things about me. And instead of me just like brushing it off initially, I did respond to each one of those negative remarks and got them people together and read them for filth. But you know, you guys, I don't think you should box yourself in. Try things that is outside of your comfort zone that you may not know of. Now, I tried OnlyFans for 3 reasons. Why, you know, which all trickled off, and which is why I don't do it anymore. But, you know, go for something new. Who cares about the people, the naysayers, the negative Nancys, the whoever? Like, if you want to try something new, go ahead and try something new. You're gonna have people boo you. You're gonna have people praising you. That's just all. That's all a part of life anyway. Cardi B, this is old news, but Cardi B recently revealed her son's name like a couple weeks ago. I think it said Wave Set Cephas. And you know, recently one of my coworkers had a baby, and she came and brought it to work, and everybody, I don't know why everybody was looking at me like, and was like, Brandon, it's your turn. Excuse me? What you mean it's my turn, bitch? I ain't worried about no damn Rugrats. I don't want no Angelicas and Susie Carmichaels, Tommy Chucky, feeling Lils running the fuck around and Dill Pickles, bitch. I don't want them motherfucking Rugrats around me. No. I have a whole bunch of nieces and nephews for that. I got 4, okay, that are blood, and then I got a couple other ones, okay? So, no. Maybe in about 5 years, because with the way my life is going, it's been elevating. I've been migrating up. 5 years, I'll see about having a son, you know, through surrogacy. And if so, or when so, I would name him Brody Job Anderson. Like, he would have my initials, Brody Job. I just think that's like Brody Job, like in the Bible, Job. No, I just think that's so cute. Brody Job. You don't know no Brody Job. Like, who knows a person like that? And you bitches better not steal my motherfucking me name, bitch. That's my child, future child name. Okay, period. Also, you guys, when are we going to get a black Superman? When are we going to get a black Batman? When are we going to get a black Spiderman? Or even Asian? Or even Mexican? Or Nigerian? Or Venezuelan? Or Japanese? Or Chinese? Bitch, African American? Bitch, when? Because I love these movies, but honestly, you guys, I've been stopped watching. Because it's just, the character looks the same. Of course, there's a different actor, and they act the role differently than the previous one. But I'm just like, I need something new, you know, that we haven't seen. And you know, on Logic's album, the rapper Logic, who I love and adore, on one of his biggest album that went commercial, I think it's called Everyday People. That came back out in like 2017, I want to say, when he released that song, 1-800-Suicide, you know. He had like a song on there singing about a black Spider-Man. And I think that was just so encouraging. You know, he's black and white. And so, yeah, I would love to see that on the main screen. And, you know, people in Hollywood cannot use that excuse anymore that it won't sell. Because look at Black Panther. It wasn't just black people who went seeing that movie and had it made millions. It was white people too. You cannot say that it would not work, because it definitely would. So hopefully we get to see that. I think that would do so much good for the black community, the young people growing up, seeing people, superhero like them, and not a black person playing a villain. Like, no. That's just totally discriminatory. But anyway, nonetheless. So yeah. Also, you guys, so I would like to do a freestyle monologue for you guys right now. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this freestyle monologue segment? This is my first time doing this segment, so that I plan to keep doing these on my solo episodes. So here we go. Let me get into character. don't know why I keep doing this. Why do I keep catching feelings for my friends and having sex with them and ruining the friendship? Because I can't control my feelings. I can't control my hormones. I mean, yeah, I'm an Aries and like we're fucking horny like 100% of the time. But for real, you guys, like I really need to get this under control. This has happened with too many people. Antoine, PJ, just two of them to name. And, you know, I think there are even more besides those two. Like, wow, 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 wow. This has to end, okay? Because I cannot keep on going this way. Oh, I just remembered another friend. It was Alan. Yeah. And there's another friend who I caught feelings for, but he's the only one I didn't have sex with. His name was Terrence. Yeah. So you see, it's a complete square of foolishness. All because of me. Because I couldn't control the way I felt inside. I'm sick of it, you guys. And recently, one even popped up. He popped up and was like, you know what, the last conversation we had, it was just horrible. We ended off on a bad note. I just wanted to check up on you. And, you know, I indulged in conversation with him, but I left it there. The other one that came weeks ago, he wanted to be friends again, but I told him, I said, just like how I told the one that just popped up a couple of days ago, we will never be friends again because I will always be sexually attracted to you. And I told him that. Well, I haven't told the other one that, but I told him I had feelings for him and I still have a little bit feelings for him. I can't be friends with someone I'm sexually attracted to and have deep feelings for. Like, that's just weird. Like, on my end. And it's even more weird if you know and continue to be friends with me. Like, no, can't do it, won't do it. Stop. I'm telling myself right now, you gotta stop this. This cannot be ongoing and ongoing because it's mentally stressing me the fuck out. I can't do it no more. I won't do it no more. I won't. Thank you. So you guys, thank you for listening on that freestyle monologue of mine. You guys also can check out my other monologues that I just released recently on my YouTube channel and support me, and you'll get more things like that. So I really appreciate it, y'all, for listening to that. But before we end, I want to leave you guys with something. The word that came to me last month in April was move. And I asked God, what do you mean by this? You put this word into my head through other people. How do you want me to move? Where? When? How? I knew the why. The why because I was uncomfortable in the situation I was in. With the complacency, with the routine. So I know the why, but I didn't know everything else. And when God start revealing the move to me, and he still is right now, everything became so much clearer, and it's still becoming because I'm still in the process of it. But everything is start to unwind. So if you guys are not in touch with your spiritual self, please do. Manifest and pray to whoever you pray to, and God will reveal that. So move. If something tell you to move, do it. But move with intention. not move with emotion. You do not move just off the bat, just quickly. You gotta think the shit through. Okay? Do that. So you guys, I want to thank you for listening to my Beezy on the Beat episode 13. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoyed everything that was discussed and talked about and the games and the fun that we had. But before I go, I would like for you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, if you haven't done so, Beezy on the Beat. Like, y'all need to subscribe to my channel, officially Beezy, right there. Like this video. Share this video as well with other people. Also follow me on my social media pages, officially Beezy _ on Instagram or Beezy on the Beat _ on Instagram. Also Beezy in the building on Snapchat if you want to add me on there too. A Twitter account is coming for Beezy on the Beat, so look forward to that within this month. So much more in store coming ahead of for you guys. So stay motherfucking tuned. As always, you already know who it is. It's Beezy in the motherfucking meat building, bitch.